Tamsoft finally fixed Tosen's Bankai, and with that, we have an actual character. Now that we've been able to get a patch, Tosen is crazy good. I'm going to show you everything that I've learned in the past few weeks. Check this out.
Welcome back, Grimmjow.
I am justice.
Ha! You're finally worth killing!
Don't you have something to say to Lord Aizen, Grimmjow?
Not really.
What impudence.
It's all right, Kaname. The truth of the matter is, I'm not really that upset.
But Lord Aizen, he...
I believe Grimmjow's actions were an attempt to please me, but then got carried away. That's how I view this incident.
What the hell's your problem, Tosen? With no moral foundation behind it, killing is nothing more than murder.
I'm always ready for someone to flash up right into me. That way I can just do a quick attack and bam, we're right back in it. Alright, okay. Nice grab. I got you. Alright. See, don't know if he knows how to use them completely, but hey, we take that. I like to bait them out. Go right back into it. Alright, nice exchange. You see how close I am? Jumped right back out. Hey, back in it. Let's go. Now, see, I'm calming down, I'm cooling down here because, you know, I gotta make sure, hey, relax, relax. Okay, hey, I'm trying to wait for my Bankai. So that way I don't really have to do 3. He's getting a little bit aggressive, but I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that.
I will become Enma.
Because I'm trying to become Enma.
Bankai. Suzumushi Tsuishiki. Enma Koroki. I must eliminate.
Now, since the patch, you can actually see yourself now, so it's a lot easier to fake people out. This is something I like to call Saint Steps.
The destructive power of an attack is 1,000 times greater when you know its name than when you do not.
It's kind of like staggering, but you also do it to the left, to the right. You're just really faking them out. And while you can do that in a normal match, in Tosen's Bankai, it looks different as the enemy.
I can only teach you the stances. Now I finally know what he meant.
They can also hear me, which isn't totally more accurate, but we'll take it. For the most part, I actually can disrupt them where they don't know what's actually going on. A lot of times people get pretty frazzled in my Bankai. Check this out. If I just take the passive approach with Tosen, they have to get near me. Boom. Now I take what I want. I got a little bit more. They're gonna get desperate. They're gonna keep trying to attack me, especially if I have the lead. You see, my counter kind of glitched right there, but it did still keep going off. Kept going in with a little bit more. And Hiko, I'm just trying to get some hits in, trying to get some damage. With Tosen, you're not dealing too much damage unless you're doing a few heavy combos. But the good thing is you can keep poking. And also another good thing is that Grimmjow can't hurt himself in certain situations, which can only help you. But you see, he's getting desperate and not realizing I'm still going for the offensive. I'm just baiting him to come to me. That's right. Okay. Yep. Get back to a safe distance. Now, unless he's a zoner, he doesn't really have a lot of options here on how to get close to me. And at the same time, since he can't really see me, he has to figure out what I'm going to do next. Now, thankfully, the breaker got through that, but honestly, I'm still thinking the breakers are busted. We need to fix that. And that was my mistake. He absolutely should have capitalized on that. That looks like it was very negative. Alright. Hey, relax, relax. I baited him into that. And boom. Easy. That's justice. But looks like he couldn't take the heat. Not surprising from the Grimmjow main. One of the coolest things about this game is the fact that you can recreate lore accurate events, and I think that's probably why I like this match so much. I feel like I'm basically finishing the match that they never got to really finish.
It's my turn. I am justice.
And of course, starting it off, had to make sure I get a good little lead, especially against Sajin. Keeping away from him, I know how strong he is. I'm not tanking through his attacks, I just gotta do a lot of damage and keep backing away. Oh, we take that. Super punishable. Let me get to safety. A lot of people think that they should just stop blocking after my combo, but they don't realize if I have Benihiko, it's very likely I'm going to use it to get away. Now that was my fault. Should not have to start blocking in front of him like that. This fight feels so Bleach. Okay. Alright, let me chill out real quick. Come here, Sajin. Show me something. The double special flash attack? Come here. Ooh. Nah, I'm over here. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. So you're still awake. Ooh. Barely got you. Okay. Counter? Oh! Back up now. Hold on. Okay. I'll take it. I'm trying to make it quick for you, Sajin. Just lay down real quick, bro. Sajin! What's going on? See, that is a good way to get some extra damage. If you can get them on wake up, use your SPT2, Sayabane, get some good damage. I love that Kaname can keep going on with that combo, but it's super risky, so I don't recommend it. Alright, he went for 3. Okay. Alright, got my Bankai. There it is. I'm not taking any chances. Straight into the darkness. Now, this was actually before the patch, so this was actually a lot harder back then. The game still does do this though, where it makes Tosen disappear when you're fighting in a local match with Tosen. So it still does exist. This is a good way to me to show you, you know, just what we dealt with in mastering our Bankai as Tosen mains. It was some shit, but hey, we got it. Look at that. I don't even see his technique going off, but I know my gauge, I know what I have. I'm having to, you know, gauge my attacks properly, but you, from the last match, should be able to see what I'm pretty much doing. It definitely was not easy though. Especially with the glitches he was having before, but hey, I made it work. I made it work. And we still haven't even done Bankai on Bankai. There it is. Okay. This man thought he'd get me. He's about to get got. Okay. I'll survive. Keep in mind with Sajin, you just gotta survive it. Try to have some reverse gauge. actually with Kaname, you can actually use your counter. I didn't think about it in this match, but I could have just used my counter to stop his attack and then actually get really close to him and hit him. So Kaname can really counter Sajin or even Renji if you just use your signature technique. That said, I did lose 5 stock here. You know, he did his part, he did his thing. Respectful. Alright, big boss. Time to power down. Relax now. Down, boy. There it is. He heard the command. He knew who was boss! You're back in my Bankai! Ooh. He was ready. Okay. We're both sweating here. Nah, relax. Okay. This is... Alright. Your Honor? Your Honor. Nah. Relax. Okay. Ooh. The clash? Okay. No, we are both at the end of our ropes here. This is what would have happened in Quita Quita Town. You know, Hisagi kind of made it an unfair fight. He kind of butted in there. He's like, nah, I want a piece of him too. But like, low-key, this is what would have happened. This is more accurate, home. I would have destroyed his Bankai. Would have come in and been like, this is justice. This is the peace. I'm glad I held that block because honestly I wanted to go in for the quick attack. But somehow he was super far away. You see how I just disappeared and then went in for the key cone? Frightening, isn't it? But thankfully we got the patch now, so I don't have to do this unless I'm in a local match. But he's still saucy. He still got it. But check this out. This is probably one of the craziest matches. Alright, now this one unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the full fight because I didn't realize just how good of a fight it was going to be. But we were evenly matched pretty much the entire fight. So from the beginning, it was beautiful. We even had a clash. So I was playing very passively because I knew he had that skill. Kusakabe 420, bro, you got it. I'll give you that. Like, you got it. Granted, the matchup was not to my favor. I was, you know, outranged. I believe Dean has a little bit better speed than Kaname, so I was dealing with a lot of circumstances, but I still had it. You know, I still had a play in there. You see that? He was doing his thing.
In this case, I'll have to show you. Bankai. Kamishi no Yari. Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got. Enough. Stay still. There, monster. You're undaunted. Where are you looking? I don't know. Oh, what a shame.
Okay.
I'll just hurry up and kill you.
This is probably one of the better games that I've noticed. Granted, I was very aggressive, and so he definitely punished me for that. But I was coming right back at him with full force. Anything that we did as a mistake, the other one punished. He was right for that. He was right for that. Ooh. Telling you. They're going blow for blow right now, bro. Crazy. I've got to say, this is probably one of my favorite fights I've had so far in Bleach Birth the Souls. Because it was just so engaging from start to finish. Ooh. See, backstep was not the move there. I should have just blocked it. Again. Should have just blocked it. But Gene can really just get in my range.
This is just the start.
For a moment, I'm here like, do I have any options? What are my choices here? I'm just trying to get through his long range. As you can see, I'm here hopping around him, doing all the things I can. Oof. Give your boy a chance! Mama! Now or never. Lock in. Alright. Nope. Yep. Okay, confirm. Keep going. Yep. Nope. I got it. Lock in. Let's go. Let's fucking go!
Killing with purpose is justice.
54. No go. I must retreat.
Respectable. You know, that was the clutches. Alright, now I wonder what would ever happen if Toshiro and Kaname actually ever got into it. One of them's a hothead, one of them only takes out his blade if he really feels that it's justified. So I can't imagine these two ever really getting into a fight, but it's cool to actually see them fight. Now I'm being slick with it right now. Basically moonwalking on his icicles. Said, nah, I don't even need to fight you. I can just dodge you. Alright, alright. Now you can even backstep out of a grab if you do it right. You gotta backstep and then immediately quick attack like you just saw. But I love taking a passive approach because it really just narrows our options, and then you can basically predict what they're gonna do next to get in close to you. Especially because a lot of the attacks that a lot of the characters have are not going to be able to get in close, like Shunsui for example. So you just gotta take advantage of that. And as someone who can react, like Tosen, he's a very reactionary hit and run style character. He's gonna get you through if you just believe in his techniques and are constantly ready for the next engagement. See, that was just smooth. I'm chilling right now. Alright, he said I'm not gonna just sit here and take this. That's fair. I said, you know what, I got the health lead, let's go for it.
These pointless battles are at an end.
These are pointless battles. I'm tired, Toshiro. You're not doing enough for me. At this point, I understand it now. I understand it now. I got your timing down, buddy. I'm right back in your hoe. I'm right back in your shit. Call the ambulance! But not for me! Ooh, that was a nice sidestep, I will say though, Toshiro. That was nice. Like, clean with it.
The light blind you.
I'm like, you know what? I don't even need Bankai right now. I'll let you go to yours first.
I'll end this quickly.
Come on, Bankai spammer. I know. I know. I knew. Homie about to be an ice dragon lost in the darkness. Poetic. This is spring, but baby, you're about to experience winter, and you're not ready for the cold.
I must eliminate you to restore the peace.
Come here. Come here. That was a wrong move. You made a mistake. Yup, you made a mistake. You can't flash step in my domain. Not in my domain expansion. Alright. That flash step was killer. Alright. Break that Kompaku. Yes. I gotta restore the peace.
No fear.
It ain't personal, Toshiro. Go back to Momo. Yep. Yep, he's scared now. Do you feel the fear? You should be. Ooh. Ooh. See, part of me almost wishes that he had better combos, but at the same time, it's almost satisfying being able to get in and get out, and kind of have that as a game plan, and then kind of reset. And the Bankai is practically infinite, it appears, so it just keeps going. The cool thing also is that you don't stand in the air, so there's no situation where you're weirdly standing in the air at some interesting height, so you kind of lose that property when you get into the Bankai, which is kind of helpful in my opinion. Can't escape the sky. Boy, you can't escape the darkness. Adapt. Okay, he adapted a little bit. Okay, I wanted that soul break. He knows I wanted that soul break. I was going for that soul crazy. But he's pretty okay. He kind of had it.
By the time 100 flowers have blossomed, your life will have ended.
By the time the night has fallen, baby, you will be dead. Oof, the backstep. Always do backsteps, guys, I'm telling you. Sidesteps and backsteps will save your life. Usually. Alright, it's time to end this. Oof, I was not safe there. I released that way too late. He definitely punished that like he should. One flashed up and we're Gucci.
Killing with purpose is justice. Hado number 54.
This has been your boy Saint. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
I am justice incarnate.